Grass. This is the Grassroots 304 podcast, episode number 58. And tonight I got the guys and the gal from BRRO.
Yes.
Hey, welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you.
Gal. so you used to saying guys all the time, but it's not too often we get a girl in the group. So yeah. Yeah, welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you, man.
Y'all, how about that one, y'all? Yeah, so I know this isn't your first time playing here, but this makes what, probably your fourth or fifth, maybe?
Third real time.
Yeah.
We've been here 4 times, and the first time it didn't pan out. Did it, Ben? No.
No, you want to discuss that real quick?
Yeah, we were maybe a year in as a band, year and a half in as a band.
Mm-hmm.
We were excited to play here, and our drummer was having a difficult night. Wasn't able to make it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that elaborate? Yeah. Enough.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
It was a challenging time for us. We were pumped to play. It's like it
fizzled out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you need to have a drummer. I suppose you could have the synth player and then play drums that way, but it's not the same as having an actual percussionist there, right?
No doubt.
Yeah, for real. That's it's how it goes, y'all. Let's see. I heard y'all earlier talking about being Capital High School grads. Did y'all everybody go to Capital, or just a couple of you? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, just me and Jacob.
Okay. Same graduating class?
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all have known each other for a long time then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Something
Okay. Wow.
crazy. Yeah.
Okay, so it goes back. Do you think maybe like 13 years ago you would have thought that you'd be where you are now?
No, honestly. Like, I did marching band. I'll take it, I guess. No, like I did marching band, but, music long term wasn't always something that I expected to be doing. And, I lived in Morgantown for a few years. I came back, started a band, did that for 4 years, and then they happened to need a drummer.
Uh-huh.
And I, kept, just giving them the, hey, if you need a drummer, here I am. I'll play. And then here we are. Now we play.
And we actually were asking that guy over there to be our drummer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's out.
And he said no, but he said try this guy.
That's me, yeah.
Okay, so how long you guys been playing together then? I guess collectively, yeah. How long is first? When did BRRO start, and then when did you guys come onto it?
It was about 3 years ago.
Okay.
About 3 years, and then Carito's been with us about a little over a year.
Yeah, a year and a few months.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
So 3 of us been jamming for 3 years.
And how did you guys meet to begin with? What formed the band?
The other drummer.
Oh, okay.
Well, he and I just were friends and messed around. We played church songs. We played songs in church together, and then went into. I had some other songs we play, so we just jammed. We had a house party on his porch. It was like 15 people there, and Olivia was one of the people.
Okay.
And our drummer, I think, worked with both you and Ben. So there was just some communication about, hey, we only have 2 people in the band. We need to. I was using like a loop pedal, trying to get a rhythm going.
Right.
so we needed some support.
And then one day, the drummer, Rob, called me and he said, "Hey, Ben's gonna join me and Rory. You should join us." But at the same time, he apparently called Ben and told Ben that I was going to join the band. And so I only said yes because Ben said yes, and Ben only said yes because I said yes. But we actually hadn't said yes at the time. So he was like parent trapping us kind of to be in the band. So, yeah.
Okay. And the name BRRO, what's that start from?
I actually came up with it when we were working on recording our first song, Stay, and it was an acronym for all of our names.
Oh, really?
Ben, Rory, Rob, Olivia.
Okay.
And we just decided to keep it after the addition of Jacob, just because it, we are BRRO,
right, yeah.
It just seems very fitting for us, so.
Okay, I wonder if maybe it was like an inside joke of y'all just saying, bro.
I mean,
That's how I say it.
It works.
That's
for
what I was
that
joking
too,
earlier. It's
yeah.
like, how do you pronounce it exactly? Bro.
It's like a pirate. You know, you get the pirate code.
Yeah. Get your R in there.
We did
Bro.
for a hot minute. We wanted our fans to be bros. Like all our fans are bros.
Yeah. No, I'm down with it. I dig it.
Sweet. That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Even the ladies are bros.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's like one of those fraternities where yeah. Yeah, where it's men or women, they're all brethren or brother. Does that exist, Ben?
Toga?
You guys in any fraternities? No?
Nope.
No, there's no like band fraternity out there? Like band class fraternity? No? Oh, okay. I don't know. I didn't go to college, so there you go. Yeah. No financial aid debt for me. Yeah.
All of our hearts sink.
Listen, I tried and failed, so it's fine.
Hey, well, at least you tried.
Really, it's just semesters.
I have debt.
Yeah. Join the club, right? Yeah, I got some medical debt, but yeah, no school debt, so yeah, whatever. Not everybody, we were always fed that lie in high school, like you have to go to college to get a degree or else you weren't going to succeed in life. And like everybody that went to college and half of them that actually graduated, or the quarter that actually graduated, most people that drop out or party their way out or, lose their shit and not be able to finish college. Things happen like that sometimes. But yeah, you rack up a bunch of debt and then you're just stuck with it. And like you got to try to pay that off as you're an adult. And yeah, then you're just paying off your interest and never really getting out of the hole. Yeah, it's kind of a shitty situation, isn't it? Enough about debt. You guys, what are your influences? Who influences the band collectively and individually?
Yeah, Ben, start. Come on.
I think we have a very wide array of influences and styles and backgrounds. I've been personally playing around the scene for like 30 years and came from a more prog rock metal background. But inspiration-wise, like what? I don't know about the band as a whole. We just kind of let it all happen. Like
Yeah.
whatever happens kind of happens. And I like Bungle and like Primus
Okay.
and stuff like that. But yeah, Curry, what about you?
Yeah. So up until around the time that I joined them, I'd only ever played rock and metal. Nothing else outside of marching band. I didn't play anything else. I grew up on like 90s grunge and alt rock. So that's what I knew. That's what I played. And then I joined them and I play in a couple of country bands. And so now the scope has just expanded, and like I'd say most of my influence definitely comes from the 90s grunge, STP, Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam, Nirvana. I mean, the list could keep going, but I won't do that. But that's where it all started for me. And that's what I grew up on. Guitar Hero, that was huge.
Yeah, right.
And then just like my dad always took me and my sister to local shows all over town. So it was, emo music, it was hardcore, post-hardcore stuff, and I just loved that growing up. So that's most of my personal influence.
That's awesome.
For me, I am classically trained. I started on violin when I was 7, and ultimately my mom kind of told me that I was switching to viola because as a 5th grader, she told me violists get more gigs. So, I mean, she was right. I didn't know I was going to go into music or anything, but yeah, so classically trained, I definitely have a lot of those types of influences. Shostakovich, Ravel, Prokofiev, those are some of my top favorite composers. But in terms of more modern music, Frank Zappa is one of my ultimate favorite human beings on the planet. I mean, just mind-boggling, the crazy stuff that he could do. I really like King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, and also Snarky Puppy, kind of like that jazzy funk influence as well.
I like that.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Me, I like Sublime, and
I heard a little bit of Sublime earlier.
it's just always in my Spotify rap every year is Sublime. I pretty much liked classic rock, and grunge was kind of what I grew up on listening to. And then really liked the Allman Brothers and Sublime, and the Avett Brothers. I love the Avett Brothers songwriting, a lot of depth there. And yeah, reggae.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I dig it. Those are all good, different. I say good preferences, but like really, it's a wide variety of music between each of you that I guess kind of influences really what you are doing now. You're described as backwoods. It's funny, my phone auto-corrected it to Blackwoods. It's described as backwoods blues rock. So when you guys talk about the different things that influenced you growing up, I guess that's how it kind of pertains and comes together for what your sound is now. Do you find that you're still working on your sound and developing like who you are as a band though?
Yeah. When Olivia wrote that Backwoods Blues Rock, and I really liked it, I was like, yes. But then I also keep thinking like, well, there's other little elements. It's hard to quantify, everything into a, one genre or whatever. But
right, try to put a label on it.
yeah.
I just think that the different influences you can hear when we play. Like if you listen to Ben play bass, if you listen to Olivia play viola, Rory play guitar, me play drums, you can hear that stuff after listening to us talk about it. You can hear the different, pulls that we have towards how we play and our personal styles, as well as, collectively how we all play together.
Mm-hmm. Well, you guys definitely rocked out there, and it's for my first time seeing you play, I was really impressed. So yeah, I didn't really know what to expect, and yeah, you guys put on a hell of a show. So
Thanks, man.
You guys have any music?
We do.
Like anything released or anything you're working on?
We've got 3 songs out on all platforms. It's been a while, but we're in the process of working on a record. Our hope is to record that through the first probably half of this year, and put that out.
Okay.
We got a music video.
Yeah, tell me about this music video.
Anybody? I wrote a song called Geek, and the basic idea is that I was too cool for school growing up, so I missed a lot of the unique, fun stuff that other people were doing because I was too worried about fitting in. So then I had this thought about I want to write a song about it, that I want to be a geek. I missed out. But that song caught on for us. It's been a lot of fun to play it, and so we did a music video. And we had a lot of support. I don't know what to say about that. Q was our video editor. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep, he did. And it's all local stuff. We were at the boardroom.
Oh, that's out in Southridge. Yeah.
Yeah, they were really cool and let us come in there, and we just kind of set up our whole thing there, and had a bunch of people hanging out. That was really fun. Actually, right in the midst of that is when our drummer situation changed, and so we have Rob and Courier in that show.
Yeah.
There's like a little ode to the pass off of drumsticks. We filmed some of it here as well at the shop, actually.
Okay.
So that's out there on YouTube. Geek.
Why do you want to? Oh, because you missed out on all that stuff in school.
That's how I feel. Yeah, I feel that way.
To be a geek, like missing out things in school, is it because like you just were absent, or were you skipping class? What's the deal?
I don't know. Gosh, it's a deep question for me. Maybe like a lot of people, I was just kind of caught up in social stuff, worried about who I was and maybe what people thought about me. And so I was like involved in things, like I played some sports and I was actually in like some musical theater, but I was kind of always just in the background because I was afraid to like really pursue anything. I guess what I learned was later on in life, no, it's actually cool to pursue something to the point of geeking out. So.
Yeah, okay, I get that. You know, I often joke about Larry and him geeking out back there at the audio booth and, you know, messing with everything to make it sound just right, because, you know, that's something he absolutely loves and really gets into, and it's, you know, somebody that doesn't know anything about it, it's all like foreign language to me, essentially, but, yeah, to see somebody in their prime and, like, what they really enjoy doing, it's cool, so, yeah. Yeah, off subject from you being in school, but... Here, I got a couple more questions for you all. Let's see. We talked about your music. You got any, aside from, you know, potentially releasing an album for 2025, you got any other, you know, big news or things coming up?
We have a show. Our next show is at the Folklore Music Exchange.
That's a great venue.
Yeah, we're excited to play there. That's January 10th,
Okay.
starting the year off there.
All right.
What did I just say? Yeah, the Mountain State Music presented by the Daily 304. I've had the opportunity to play that show twice with another band, and it's just fantastic. They run it well. It's just a really nice thing for them to do for just the greater musical community and just the community in general. It's fun. It's good.
Yeah, I think his name's Justin Pruitt. Is that right? Yeah, what he's put together on down there, and it's a great thing, and it's cool to see for Charleston. They used to be in the mall, and now they've got their own brick and mortar location downtown on Summer Street, and yeah, they're doing great. So it's cool to see, and it's cool to see like some of the artists that have been here and go over there and play, because it's a completely different, you know, atmosphere. It's a different setting. It's more laid back, I guess. It's yeah, okay, that's intimate was the word on the tip of my tongue. Hey, sometimes it can pick up on it. Who knows? This mic might be picking you up all the way over there. Right, well, I'm back and forth. I don't know how to use it. This isn't mine. That one's mine. And the other microphones that we have here, they're not here tonight. Larry said he was doing inventory. And, yeah, so they're not here, in other words. So that's why this audio might be shitty on my end. Hopefully not, but I'm swinging it back and forth like it's a something here. All right, y'all. So talked about your shows. You talked about your music. Let's see. Oh, here's a quick one for you. More of a conspiracy theory question here before we go. I asked the guys earlier about it. We were talking about grunge music, Jacob, and you know, what do y'all think about Kurt Cobain and his suicide? Do you think that he actually, you know, put his toe to the trigger, or do you think that
No,
it was a hit?
I'm not going to accuse anybody of anything, but what I've read and what I've seen, he didn't do that to himself. I can't say that Courtney Love did it, but I can't say she didn't do it either. So.
Right. Yeah, the way that the angle of the gunshot, it wouldn't have been right with the way that it was lined up, is what they say. Yeah. Oh, did you? You did a report in junior high.
Yeah, and I actually made it to the second tier. Like, what's the one beyond school? Like, you go from school to, is it state or is it county? I think it's county, and then I don't know the tiers, but second tier with a project that pretty well set, cause I was a kid, but it put the blame on Courtney Love and a butler.
Courtney Love and a butler.
Yeah. But I was a child.
And how did you come up with that information? What did you base that off of?
The internet.
The internet, yeah.
The early internet.
It's like Ask Jeeves.
Yeah, dude. Ask Jeeves and old Yahoo. Yeah, dude.
Okay.
The olden days.
Yeah, well, things to think about, because sometimes things just don't look right, and, you know, a lot of people didn't think that was right, although Kurt was going through a lot at the time and had been depressed for, you know, years on and off, but, you know, maybe it was like a real deep conspiracy that the cabal did it, the music cabal, that they wanted him out of the scene, or as one of the guys earlier was saying that that Courtney Love's dad was in the CIA, and Courtney Love was brought in and had something to do with the MK Ultra experiments and and the Grateful Dead. You know, and that she was brought in to kill Kurt Cobain. Well, first to bring LSD into the rock and roll scene in the 90s, the grunge scene, and to also kill Kurt Cobain and get him out of the limelight because of who knows.
Dang.
Yeah, right. If I try to remember it correctly, as they were saying, yeah.
Rick.
Yeah, so, yeah, things about it. And then I think about Mac Miller. You think about Mac Miller's overdose and his death and how he was, he did some cocaine that was laced with fentanyl, and that's what killed him. What's it say? What's it read? Oh, awesome. That's cool.
I'm not saying that again.
Put it to the tattoo, let it speak.
That's the tattoo of dead man.
Man, that's awesome. Well, guys, tattoo dead man in your town. Is that part of Mac Miller's music too, or am I missing something? Oh, okay. Okay.
The lyrics are a little bit different, but
Yeah, I thought I might be missing something here.
We got a song about. What's it about? About zombies.
There's a conspiracy about Wilson too, about that face.
he has a real slap on the face, don't you think?
Yeah, you can slap him. Everybody comes through here, slaps him. They hold the banana. They try to hit that vase. They think it's a bong. Yeah.
Wilson makes me emotional.
You guys have anything else you want to say? Wilson.
On 3?
First, just be on the lookout for new music because it is coming at some point. We will be doing it. Just wait.
2025 is like next week, so it's coming up soon. Okay, why don't you all go ahead and shout out your social medias where people can find you at.
You can find us on Instagram at bro.music. That's BRRO.music. And we're also on Facebook. I believe it has the same handle, but if you just type in bro, we should pop up. We are on YouTube, bro. We have a website. It's bromusic.com, where you can find links to everything, all of our upcoming events, music videos, etc.
Awesome. Of course, if you want to see Bro, you can always come see him here in person or at one of their next shows, like at Folklore Music Exchange here in January 10th, right? Be coming up here soon. This will come out here in probably 2 weeks, so I'll make sure to get it over to you guys, get a link and everything. So, yeah.
Cool.
Awesome. And thanks again for watching. Say thanks again.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you like this episode, you can check out more on Facebook and YouTube and on Rumble. Just search for the Grassroots 304 podcast. And make sure to like and subscribe and share with your friends. And we'll see you next time.
Sweet. Thank you.
Peace out, guys. Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, thank you. Yes. Yeah.